Well, hi you interwebers, we're just about to go back into it for another week, and I've had some really good news. Tonight all I'm going to be doing is a swap, and that's taking this Scania R500, that's 500 ponies under the hood there, semi 4-axle. See that? We've got a quad, that's known as a quad, and all we're doing is just doing a swap today, which is cruising up to I don't know, wherever the other guy comes down. Normally it's out there in Muri, Tokaroa, Taupo, around the middle of the North Island there somewhere. So I'll be rocking up the country with this. But, good news, I've been promoted. And I'm really stoked about that. I'm just really stoked. When we get on the highway, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Look at all this stuff. Anyway, talk to you later. So as you can see, I'm sticking to my diet. You know, this diet food's really sort of pretty weird. There's a nice freight shaker. So, you know, like what I've done is I'm so good at doing this diet thing that I'm now on 2 of them at the same time, because that one diet was just making me hungry all the time. Oh, check out that Kenny. Oh. That was cool. Anyway, my good news. So, I was talking to my boss. He goes, I says, hey boss, what time you want me to start today, bro? He goes, oh, 4:30, around here sometime, mate, come on. He says, I got something to ask you. I'm like, oh man, what? He says, no, wait till you come into work. I was like, I can't fucking wait to come into work after you said that. What do you want? And he goes, how would you feel about trucking out of Wellington for a while? And I'm like, yeah man, yeah, so what's the haps? He says, well, the guy that's been doing the Auckland Wellington direct run, he's been AWOL, he's been taking time off without telling anybody and leaving the company in the shit, you know. And what a wanker, he's got a primo job like that, he doesn't even bother to tell him he's not going to be in. Does he think this kind of job grows on trees, mate? People work for years to get into this position, and this jerk gets a primo job, he doesn't even bother ringing up. Anyway, so they says, would you like to do the job? In fact, my dispatcher says that my boss actually wants me to do the job, put my name forward for the job, says we want this guy to do it. And like, here's a Freightliner, look at that Argosy all day long, and another Scania behind it. Go KBH, you buggers are everywhere, just like ordinary truckies. But anyway, and a nice chick drives for KBH, I've seen her once, man, far up. And anyway, so I was like, yeah, sure, what's up? What do I got to do? Well, we want you to go Auckland, Wellington 3 times a week, but you're going to have to be based out of Wellington. No problems, I really like Wellington. Wellington's a cool little city. We're going to have to get you a motel close to the where you pick up the truck from. Okay, says me. And what about transport, says me? Well, we'll get you a taxi chit book. What's that? Well, it's just a book full of docket things, and you go for a ride in a taxi, and then you just give them this thing and they send it off to the company and get paid. So I got transport to and from wherever I get my truck from, and they're going to put me up for a place to stay. How cool is that? What I've got to do now is try and figure out how to get my Harley down there where I can keep it nice and safe, so when I'm not trucking I can be fanging around a big city on my Harley. There's a lot of things I like about this new job, this new promotion. But the thing I like the most about it is that, yes, in my handy dandy quick change Superman outfit, is that zero amount of, or minimal contact, or really seriously reduced contact with the rest of the people. And that's really cool. I like the idea of being independent, and you know, pretty much all my communications with my boss is going to come through my little tablet thing. And then when I get to Auckland, of course, and I dump the truck and hand over the paper to Joe, he's the boss up there. That's it, see ya. And then I walk back to my motel, and then I don't turn up till I've ridden a Harley or hung out for the next day, and I do the load plan for Nala, and then help him, or he loads the truck and I just write down what he says. And then that's me. Don't have any more contact with bosses for another 24 hours. Sweet. Man, I like that idea. So No, my bosses, they probably like it too. So I'm in Wairuru doing a little splash and dash with my Sportster tank on my truck here, little peanut tank. But look at this. It's a Freightliner, Argosy. It's got the King Cab thing on it, so it's a nice big roomy space, but that must be a race car trailer. Look at the cool ute. Sweet. Oh, you're wet. Is that a cool looking logger or what? Touch of class, alright. Sheldrake. Nice. Don't know if the GoPro is going to pick up the nudge bar on this Freightliner. Fuck, that's cool. Couple of main freight containers there. Yeah, there's another one with the bars on it. Yeah, this little tablet thing is really cool. You know, I've got all kinds of cool stuff going on there. So he's telling me right now that I've got 13 minutes of my lunch. So I've got a bit left to go, and then I'm cutting a track all the way back home. So I'm sitting here at this sort of parking bay behind this petrol station in Tokaroa, munching on a pie. I gobbled up all my other lunch. This is my second diet. I'm on 2 diets. Got my coffee, got my V all day long, and getting ready to cut a trek back south. Life's good. Man, I can't wait for this Auckland mission. That's going to be so cool. I hope that I've got somewhere that I can leave some shit, because I don't want to be walking around with 6 days worth of clothes and washing on with me, because we change trucks all the time, so it's not as if I can leave stuff in the truck. And so I really want to make sure that I've got somewhere to dump some stuff. I'll figure it out with the boss. He'll know what to do. 1099, 1100 meters above sea level, right there. 1101, 1102. Sweet. We're over 1100 meters. That's over a kilometer above the sea, or just over 3,000 feet for you Americans. So I'm going to blame this next part of my vlog on cardiopulmonary edema. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'll give you a hint. It's altitude sickness. There you go. I gave it away. Who's this guy? Check out his truck. Nice. Oh, nice work, bro. Big old K-dub steaming through the night. Nice. Love it. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this Wellington-Auckland gig, even if it means staying down the line, you know, and being away from my son. You know, he's in a good paddock. He's being well looked after by my mother, and yeah, he's sort of at that teenage stage where he doesn't really want his dad around anymore, so I think it's the right time for me to move on now. You know, in the last little while I've lost my home, I've lost my wife, I've lost my son, damn near, he doesn't want to know me. And they're moving me into a motel in the capital city. So it's almost like they've been progressively stripping me of my relationships, getting ready to move me out.